and welcome. My name is Dmitry, aka Greenfog, and now we will do some programming. I have started doing some Hare programming. This is a good language. Erlang. This language is Hare. I decided to work a little bit on the standard library and implement this resolvconf. Currently the state is that it just does the necessary thing for the DNS server or something to work, and we need to make it general purpose. So far I have added my signature. Very important. Then I have added basic structure based on the main page of Linux. Resolvconf is used to resolve addresses, whatever this means, just to do some networking stuff. We need just to parse this file. We don't really need to do anything with it. So I have skimmed through the page of Linux. And this is what I've got. We got config, which is a single line, name server, search, sort list with sort items, and then there are options. They're like booleans or some string, or maybe not string, like a value, a small value. This is why just a single byte should be enough. Yeah, just like that. And now what we want to do is to make it cross-platform. So I have also opened the OpenBSD man page and NetBSD man page. So let's start what they have now. So they have a domain. It is not in Linux. Let me get bigger. So domain, okay. We do not have domain. Okay, let's add the domain. And what should it be? Is this a single value or multiple values? I think it is a single value. I don't think they have examples. Yeah, examples. If every config line had some examples, it would be great. Main search mutually exclusive. Okay, so we are good. Just domain is going to be a string, and we will add it here. And this is tagged union. Right, this is a tagged union, and we make tagged unions like this in Hare. So these are different types. They have this kind of structure, like type, TUN, tagged union. They have kind of like this tag, something like that, and payload. Like the payload for this is going to be this one. And there are some interesting things, like you can have void, like a 0 or thanks type, void, and they are all here. So they have tag, and payload is basically like this. So a tagged union, nothing too strange. So we have added domain here. So what else is new? Lookup. This keyword is now ignored. This function has been superseded by features of an S switch, but it is still in the documentation. So let's add a lookup. But what should it be? Okay. Examples: post, password group. So what is lookup? Maybe we can look up. to look up hosts in etc host, and then from the DNS, the lookup user information from this, then files use. I don't think it gives us information. Okay. Does OpenBSD have lookup? It does. Okay. It specifies which databases should be searched, and in order to do so, legal space separated values are bind, file. What is? Oh, I can I can put a tag here. Bind. Oh, very beautiful. I thought it would give me some more information. The lookup keyword is not used in the system's resolv.conf file, then the assumed order is bind file. Furthermore, if the system's resolv.conf file does not exist, then the only database used is file. Oh, bind and file, like literally. Oh, okay. So lookup has two available values, bind and file. So it is like bind file. So at least a single one should be present, so not like a bit, like a number, and you intermix bits together. So the second bit is bind, first bit is file. Not that, because at least a single one should be present. So export type lookup, and it should be at least a single one or both. Is it how do I express it? A list with at least a single value. Struct. Yes, several structures, maybe like this, and lookup item, and then we have lookup item is a union type between file or bind, and we have export file, export type file is void, and same for the bind. Okay, this is one option. The second option is to use a struct file true false, bind true false. Well, that looks a lot simpler. Yeah, we should probably use that. This is too much. Also an array, a list of items. I think this is better. Basically, we need a list with at least a single item, which is not present in Hare. Hare is not a functional language, doesn't use lists too much, at least as a core data structure. I think this, yeah, probably yes. Okay. So at least a single one should be true, and the default, oh, we don't care about the default. Okay. Lookup. Okay. So we were here. Search. Search. We already have search here. Right. Let me add lookup to the list. Search sort list is also present, and options. Let's go through the options. Debug and .timeout attempts rotate all is present. No check names. Do we have no check names? Yes, we have. DNS 0, insecure 1, insecure 2. Okay, let's add these. Insecure 1, export type insecure. It is like a true false, so we just need a void, present or not present. And maybe we should do what? Maybe we should leave some comments. NetBSD specific, maybe a dash here, and for lookup OpenBSD specific. Okay, and let's add these: insecure 1, insecure 2. All right, no tilde query is present in Linux also. Okay, let's now do the same for the OpenBSD page. And we should probably have a FreeBSD man pages. FreeBSD is kind of a second tier, and all the others, I suppose, third or like no tier at all. Resolv.conf, yes, that is what we want. Okay, let's just go through the OpenBSD one first. Name server, domain lookup search, sort list, family. Okay, family and family. Okay. Export type family. And it looks like a struct too. I see. So we define the order of the address versions to use. So looks like a list or not. So we need the order to be preserved. So I suppose like family 1, family 2. Or we can have these as, okay, let's just draft it. Family, okay. So we can have like a list of family item. And we have type family item is a tagged union over init 4 and init 6. By the way, do we have a dark net IP? This is the documentation. Oh, by the way, I should make this bigger and see properly. Probably here. A dark net IP. So do they have like family types? Enum? No enums. Oh, they have this kind of, they have values, not an enum, right? So kind of resort to this really long one. Export type and takes void. And by the way, I think we have collisions. Yeah, we have collisions with this one. So this is first option. The other option is to have family, and we need an ordered list of at least one, but maybe two. So we can have something like this, like first and it must be present. And it is either init 6 or init 4. So we still have this name collision problem. And second is like this, like either void, meaning absent, and then init 4 or init 6. And what else? I do not know. So insecure is also present on OpenBSD. Let's OpenBSD specific tool. So an interesting decision, I think, they also have init 6 as the option. So we can, of course, avoid name collisions if we just put a prefix like f init 4 or family init 4. So hard to think about these things, but we should prevail. This looks like a beta version because it does not allocate. Oh, actually, we don't really need to allocate in this version. We can make it an array of 2. But it is either a family item and the second one can be null. No, I don't think this is good. I think this is better one. Family first is something like f init 4, f6. Yeah, let's make it so. Type family item. So we just take it from here. We put f's here to avoid name collisions. All right, and we have family item here and family item here, possibly family item, maybe family item here. All right. By the way, this design may be bad. Like I will send a patch for a review, and maybe I will get refused. They will say, "Oh, this is too much bad. Do it better." Maybe. Who knows? Yeah, trust ID. I think trust ID is also present here. Yeah. Oh, wait, it is. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to FreeBSD, our final, bright colors. Options, use VC. Oh, use VC. Oh, I think we have a problem here. Use VC. Yeah, in Linux, use VC is use with a dash here. See, here it is without a dash. All right, I think I can manage it. No TLD query, also different. Linux uses dashes consistently like this dash, and it mixes underscores, dashes, sometimes without anything at all, and reload period. I don't think we have this option. Reload, now reload, and let's add another one. FreeBSD specific export type reload period byte. So it shouldn't be like default is 2 seconds, so probably you would not need to set it above 255, which is the maximum value for U8 reload period. Okay, and we should also reformat this thing a bit. Probably this thing should be formatted like, I don't know. Let's take a look at the brilliant style guide of the Hare language. Look how quickly it loads. How quickly it loads. Hare style guide. Type declarations. No, maybe something about multi-line. Check. Multi-line style is for structs. Union, array and slices. Tagged union types. Multi-line is like so. Okay. Okay, as you say. Okay. Let's do this and oh yes, I was thinking about should I put the pipe at the end of the line? Yeah, at the end or at the beginning, and here it is at the end. I'm calm now. Good. And family, right. I don't remember if I cross this, is it good or something? I think it is the last character is allowed to be here. So I cannot put a pipe here. Okay. Yes, I should make it like so. And here too. All right. And this one goes here. And we can as well reformat the whole line. Okay. And like so. Okay, looks according to the style guide. And let's yeah, I should have comments for all the exported types, I think. So let's do some writing, because we are a good programmer, self-aware that other programmers will also take a look at what we have written here. A single line of the resolv.conf file. I can say etc resolv.conf file, right? What is name server? Internet address of a name server that resolv should query. Okay, I like this definition. Okay, search. What is search? Search list for host name, look up, and with a dot. Let's copy it with a dot so we don't need to put it out. Getting the address of a name server that resolv should query. Name server IP address. Maybe this is enough. Looks okay. And by the way, here it is missing a dot. Here it is with a dot. What's next? Just plain search list for host name lookup. This is always like little search list. What? Oh, sorry, I have just added it. I'm thinking about sort list. What is a sort list? This option allows addresses okay, let's just copy this, I think. Okay, and double spaces for some reason. Okay. IP address and a mask of sort list item. All right. Then domain should be somewhere here, I think. Local domain name. Okay, that looks good enough. Good enough. By the way, I know there is a culture like 2 spaces after the dot or a single space. I have no opinion. I'm quite young. No idea. Oh, let me look at the. Yeah, I'm still visible. I was a bit worried that I don't have enough light. Here is my light. Oh, I have some light. I have to use the curtains to cover the white sky because it's very bright on the background. Let me drink my compote. Very tasty, very tasty. I have brewed it myself. By the way, how is from compote? Oh my, compote or stewed fruit. Okay, I have stewed the fruits myself. I bought some fruits, like dried fruits, like some kind of how do I say it? Refined from some other things like strudels. You make strudels and you need apples, but you don't need the whole apple. There are some things that you want to put in the trash, and all these things that are commonly put in the trash, they can be dried, and later on you can brew it, stew it, and when the water boils a lot, it makes it puts this moist into these dried things, and these dried things in return give away the flavor. So it's a fruit flavored water, but also with vitamins. At least I believe so. I don't know for sure. So let's go to lookup. Is OpenBSD specific, so we will use OpenBSD wiki. Okay, like so, and this on OpenBSD systems. Okay, and let's make this beautiful comment like so. Lookup, okay. Family, the same thing, I believe. Family. Specify which type of protocol. Okay, let's copy this one. Which type of protocol to prefer on OpenBSD systems. Okay, and this is family item net 4 or net 6 family option. family option init for. Oh, very profound comment. Very profound family option init it. Oh, another very good comment. Right. Options allow certain internal resolve variables to be modified. All right. Also double spaces. All right, here it is a double space here. I think it was a typo. It's not even after full stop. Okay. Let's res debug in res options. Good enough for me. And dots sets a threshold for the number of dots which must appear in the res query. Okay, sounds good enough to me. I check for double spaces and make it pretty. Timeout. Okay, like so. Just copy it. And response. All right. Attempts. Like so. And yeah. So let me tell you a story. I wanted to mention this anime girl. So it is not mine, right? It's actually not my computer. I have some difficulties at the moment. I have to use my sister's computer, and this is obviously not my computer, because I in my life wouldn't even with a single, there is not a single possibility that I would put an anime girl on my computer. Anime girl, see, really I hate anime, so just so you know, it's not mine. Okay. Oh, I think if I do not want to copy this whole thing. Is this okay? I think it is okay. Varying degree of comments, very good style. Here we have some explanations. Here, check yourself. Maybe this is enough. And it's short enough, it is okay. When you need to copy the full paragraph, it becomes a little bit strange. Oh, so beautiful. I love programming. Oh, here, by the way, an interesting decision. ip.int, no ip6.int. Have it as a boolean, because it can be set to true or false. Interesting decision. Clear, set, bit here. Beautiful. Here and space here, and good to go. That's this. Oh, spaces again. Spaces here too. What's the matter? I wonder. Would be funny if the reviewer says, "Oh, we don't need all these comments. You can just delete them." I say, "Oh, great! It is an honor to delete all these comments." So we are almost done with the comments. I believe it is my greatest mastery to have the most entertaining moments in my programming videos left for you. Res use VC. I wonder what is written in the in the FreeBSD wiki. Oh, by the way, I think I have cracked the riddle why there are multiple spaces. It uses full width align, so it inserts spaces to make the line at the same width. Oh, I hate this option. I had this option in Word where the spaces are preserved, and here it even makes the spaces bigger than they should be. I will be able to read it. It looks a bit strange to notice spaces like this. So in res use VC. What is in FreeBSD? So we see res use VC. Oh, sets res to use TCP set VDB for queries. What is VC? I wonder. Oh, so DNS by default uses UDP, and we can set it to use TCP. Interesting. That's res no reload. All right. All right. Trust add. That's res trust add. Okay. And let's options be modified. Documentation for all the options can be found in resolv.conf and 5, recommend page in the fifth section. All right. So insecure does no, FreeBSD does not have insecure. Reload period. Oh, just modification time of. Oh, I think we have to. The definitions in FreeBSD are too good, so we have to rewrite it to shorter. Add the modification time of to every n second. Okay. Add the set the period. Reload period. Oh my, how do I write it correctly in English? Yes, it checks it every n seconds. By the way, this option is not present on non-FreeBSD systems. So on non-FreeBSD systems, if your resolvconf file has changed, what do? Reload everything that uses resolvconf. Okay. The period. The period of or when of how often the system checks for modification time of etc resolvconf and reloads it if it was changed on FreeBSD systems. All right, this sounds good to me. Let's go and check the insecure options. Don't require peer source address on the reply packet to be equal to the service address. Okay, and here, require source address. As I agree on the definitions. Service address, here it is like this, and here it is like this. So what option do we choose? NetBSD or OpenBSD? Okay, I think we'll choose OpenBSD. Just copy this because this would copy. Like so, and we chose NetBSD style. Require piece of go to the service address on NetBSD and OpenBSD systems. All right. And for this insecure too, do not check if the query section of the reply packet is equal to that of the query packet for testing purposes only. Do not check if the query section of the reply packet is equal to that of the query packet for testing purposes only. Okay, they also agree on insecure too. On NetBSD and OpenBSD systems. All right. Should we all, if we tell about NetBSD, OpenBSD, FreeBSD, should we also tell about Linux specific settings that are not present on all other things? If we tell about it, I don't like this too long. If we tell about it and we spend some time trying to set every single option apart, which is like common, which is not common between systems, and we get rejected to delete all these comments, so I will be in great pain. So I'd rather not to. In fact, I think I have already overstepped my time budget in writing these comments. Okay, maybe it's time to do something else than writing these comments, all right? How much time is it? Do I have the time? 42 minutes, all right. 42 minutes to write some comments with GreenFork. All right. Some good stuff. So let's maybe actually do something already. All right, so let's do the interesting part. Let's do the parsing. So this is just does what it needs to do. It has some IP addresses and it also caches it. So we should keep this interface, but rewrite this whole thing so that it uses what? Yeah, uses iterator. That is right. Iterator. So I have done a Unix, so I will post the iterator. Okay. Iterator through the config lines in a resolv.conf file, and it is a IO handle. All right, and then we have what? All possible errors. We'll also have to handle all the errors we can have. All right, let's just go with it. Consequently, like one after another, not too fast. So the interface is for the iterator is to have iter, and we pass it what, and just copy this one, creates a resolv.conf iterator for a provided IO handle pointed to the etc resolv.conf file. The user should call resolvconf.next, or maybe just let's avoid these things. Full path not needed. Probably. I don't really know how these brackets are used. Iterate through config lines. Alright. Handle in, iterator. Sounds alright. So next is something like that. Host void. Yeah, I think we can just copy this whole thing because it will be very similar, I believe. Return the next config line as a config type. So beautiful. Oh, true. Oh my god. Did I write this without like this style? Did someone wait, I should see. I do not remember doing it. Someone took my code and fixed it. My pet must have been here, right? So, okay. Hosts, all right, let's go. No, what? I wrote it like this. My god, am I a god level? How is it possible? How is that possible? No, I did not. I have a branch. Let me get. Scan doc, Hare docs, host 2. Resolv.conf. This branch. Okay, what do I have here? Let me add mix. Work in progress. Not on master. Okay, just be to resolv.conf. Okay, and yeah, just work in progress. And let me check out the hosts. Oh, right. It's my commit. Let me see it. I want to see it. Yes, I knew. Yes, I knew I did it like so. And I believe someone took my commit and force pushed it, so to make the style like without this, and it makes sense, and it probably makes sense. Return void. And what do we have on master? Infog. How do you write return void if there are no? So we go and return host. Oh, yeah, return void. All right. Okay, let's learn from this smart man or woman, because we do not discriminate. Yes, let's do it like this. And return void line, free line, and also can have a comment with this, I believe. What does the main page say? Right here, semicolon. The first column iterator's comments. All right. Then we have a scanner token. and we really need the first one, so we kind of need, can we use cut? Doc bytes cut and delimiters. Yes, let's go and get our first, how do you say it, a config line or config name option alternative. I'm a bit better on version. Different configuration options, and I hate this because they have also options as an option. Yeah. Const and hate it. Okay, let's call it config kind. Okay, bytes cut line, and we should have bytes here like so, and we have a switch config kind and case. So what do we have here? If we have we should all this stuff. Okay, let's make our editor useful. This is a Coon editor. resolvconf.ha. Oh, am I on the? I'm not. Okay. Okay, let me go to git list. Let me go to this branch. Copy. Following untracked. Like so. Resolv.conf ha. Right here is our so many comments. Oh my, I can already feel when we are going to delete them because we don't need them, says the reviewer. So I have iter, yes, and now I want the next function. Okay, next config line as a config type. Oops. Config. All right. So here is our semicolon comment, and let's go. So config kind is just a cut is a bytes cut line and space or the tab, and then do we even do right now return switch cut.0, so it is a tuple of 2, and cut just cuts it on the first occurrence of either of these bytes. So this is basically our first option. Okay, case. And now we make our editor useful. resolvconf.ha and go here. So case. Name server. And we are going to parse the name server line. Name server line. All right. Turn, and probably like this. It can throw an error if the file is invalid. And I think we do not know this stuff really, because every line will be kind of unique. So we can probably do it like so. Yep. And every new option will be like so. FNP name server. We have a line, which is a string, and we return the name server, right? Let me go back. I have it here. I have it here. Name server. So I should return the name server or an error. And when do I return an error? When this is invalid. So let's make an error too. Here we have this error, and like so, after iterator. Maybe after this, and invalid. We also have an invalid type and error, like so. Here, also copy this here. Resolvconf file format is invalid. .tf IP address is invalid. IO error error. All right. So we go next and name server, and we want what? So name server is just a single line, I believe. Man5 name server IP address, right? And we also have our etc resolvconf, right? A little bit bigger. So name server and is just an address. Yeah, easy peasy. So let's do cut bytes. If I am going to do so many cuts, I should just pass in the second. Maybe I should pass in here this and like rest line, and so I can just do what? So figure, just to cast some types, because sometimes when you have many types, the type checker is not very easy and pleasant about it. And where we have somewhere parse IP, and we have IP parse, like so. IP parse strings from UTF-8 doc rest line. We have strings, yes, we have sort, yes, sorted correctly. I think this is done. Okay, can we test it? I want to test it right away. Next, so let's just steal some tests. Host test. Look up. Yeah, let me go and test this. Maybe just the beginning. The setup. Like so. Later we will move this test to the other place, but now it is like so. So to ETF, and we want the let's just use name server from here, and we want to surround it with double quotes. How do I do it in Cocoon? Yeah. Select inner surrounding object. No. Maybe Alt M. No. Shift M. No. Alt M. I don't know. Just do it. Like so. Oh. Brings to UTF. Right. Yeah. Like so, probably right. No. Like so. Like so. Iterator H. It's probably host, yeah. C as config. And the first finish C and assert equal C, not as conf, as config, and as what name server, and we cast it to the IP as IP other, and yeah, it should be all right. Like so. This is our first test that will show us that we did good work. Maybe we don't have finished yet. Okay. Make check. No role to make target Unix resolv.conf load. All right. Let me check the time. I got 1 hour. It will be a 2-hour video of me talking and drinking compote. So in order to fix this error, we need to do some incantations. Let's go to sdlib gen sdlib stage, probably here, and load. No, okay. Let's go without a stage, right here. Unix resolv.conf, resolv.conf. Unix resolv.conf, resolv.conf. So we have testing suite for Linux and for FreeBSD. Linux is like the first party or first tier target, and FreeBSD is like a second tier target. Yeah, generally like sources and the dependencies in the standard module. So now it should be fine. And make clean to clean the cache, and now we should be fine. And what is the error this time? Unix resolv.conf Linux SSA. So, oh, right. I have fixed this file, and now I need to do some trickery. I need a dash compliant POSIX compliant shell, and apparently bash is not a POSIX compliant shell. I was a little bit surprised that bash is not a shell that can be fully POSIX compliant. So I had to install dash, but I am not complaining. Dash is all right. I have it. All right, we add it, and now make clean, make check. So what is... Oh, finally we have some input. Unresolvable identifier, UTF-8 invalid. Right, let's go to Unix hosts. There is my UTF-8 invalid here. Then we go to Genesis lib encoding UTF-8. Encoding UTF-8. So, and copy this line here. All right, make clean, make clean dash, because we have changed this file, we have to run our dash again. By the way, do we have Unix hosts? Yes, we have. Okay. Make check. All right. I want to make sure that we have all tests compiled here, like cached, and oh my, I need to add fs hosts net fs buff.io encoding fs.io net ap os string. So right now it should be all right. Let's also add fs and here too fs. Make clean dash make check. Please be not about resolvable identifiers. All right, and oh, unknown object bytes cut. Not have bytes. Oh my. All right. I hope this will be the final one. Use bytes. Let's sort them. Oh, I have sorted them. Make clean. Also, let's add bytes. And here, bytes. And dash. This be the last one. Make check. Oh, it is getting darker outside. I can barely see my face if switched on the light, so I can be seen more clearly. I believe it is important. This, by the way, setup is for I wanted to do some streaming, so I have like at the bottom these lines with my contacts. Normally I would just put them on in the comments of the video platform. All right, I'm ready. Please be good. Cannot switch on slice type. Oh, interesting. I think previously I was able to switch on the 177. I think I should make it a string and then it will be fine. Is it going to work? Strings from F8. So it's fine. Argument type 8 is not sound from type string. All right. Strings from F8. Oh, I think this is looking good. This is looking good. By the way, does from TF8 allocate? Let me check. See, here, like beautiful, like maybe not so beautiful, but very beautiful, very here duck. Here duck brings from to TF8. Converts by slicing the string. The return value is borrowed from the input, so it does not allocate. Very good. Very good. Make check. Result value void is not assignable to function result type name server of 1 to 8. Oh, I did not return it. Right, I just thought that function would be like bigger. Oh, finally, our test. Type is not a valid member of the tagged union type. All right. So. All right. And now we can just test our single test. Oh, you will still test everything. Next resolvconf will so. No. Oh, because I use make check instead of Hare test. If I use Hare test, or you're just going to no, like make check, it is fast enough. All right, execution reached unreachable code, compile a bug. I believe it is this, because we do not handle this other case. Then invalid. Yep. Line 194, and we returned invalid here. Return when invalid host line was found. So we clearly do not use this interface correctly, I think. At 0 should be the name server. All right. So let's put our use fmt as a debug. We'll delete it later. And we should do some formatting. Println debugging. Why? Because GDB does not work perfectly here. In fact, I have managed to put GDB on function, breakpoints at function, like this at the very beginning. And yeah, I believe I'm not proficient enough to use it any other way. Println cut strings from UTF-8 that 0. So like so. So let's put what we have here. Maybe I am not as good as I thought I am. Why is cut.0 is like so? Maybe I should read the documentation for bytes cut. Right, double. A little bit slow. Oh, a little bit like so. No, it's not. I should. Oh, like so. Oh, like so. Okay, like so. Returns the input slice cut along the first instance of a delimiter, return everything up to the delimiter and everything after the delimiter in a tuple. The contents are borrowed from the input slice. Column must ensure that the delimiter is not an empty slice. So as an array, and here single one. So what am I doing wrong? What if I make it a single space? If a single space, it works. So I cannot specify several at once. They kind of have to be like consecutive like this, right? I specify like this. Oh, they have to be consecutive. I don't like this interface, I'll be honest. And I have to it may be useful in some cases, but like a general tokenizer, like I need some kind of a cut multiple to not use. Let me just write cut mult, and we have on the input we have a slice of bytes, and we have the lim a slice of bytes. Let me copy the signature here. Let me put it to not disturb mode in, not input, not int, in is all we need. And we have like so and like so. And we go first, we try to do a cut. Or just two delimiters, right? Fine. Oh, we don't need this. Put our own custom delimiters because we only need spaces and tabs. If cut 1, if length of cut 1 is 0, then we do another cut. This time like this. And let's name it just cut. We do it with a tab. If len cut.1 is still 0, and we should have parents on the left and on the right sides. If this is still 0, then we do what? We turn the full slice, I believe. Okay, let's just return the full slice. And here, else, I do the same here actually. Just different cuts. Let's make it like cut space, cut tab. Oh, it became ugly. Ugly is better than using. Maybe like a little bit. At least like this. And people in Hare do not like underscores, I can tell you. At least it is my impression. Only my impression, personal opinion. Do not judge. and we need to make this line in. So we do a first cut on 2 halves, and if our second half is 0, it is not present, we try our second chance at doing this with a tab character, and we return this and that. And if it is not 0, we manage to do it on space, we just return it like so. But what if there are several spaces or several tabs? They have this, like, what is it, buffer scan talk, and you specify the limiters, and you have like they are all not included. It is what basically a1, but it does allocation. I don't like that, so I think this is too bad. I should just use allocations. And const talk buffer scan talk. Now we have I hate that. Okay, need to do one more thing for this to work. I will show you. Do a scanner like so. This is ugly. I don't like it, I will tell you. What does it return? It returns, yep, returns like this. Talk. Oh, it can even return E or F. Right, we need to do it like this. Prefer free talk. All right. And now we go. What is etc hosts look like? Oh, it is address, the first one. Okay. Name server, talk, we free it, we free the line. Continue, right. Scanner, IO read, EOF return, talk we yield. All right. Make check. Unknown object cut. All right. So here we need what do we need? Scanner, I believe. Scanner. And what do we do? Here we have an S, buffer scanner, I suppose. This is the type, buffer fixed. Mem stream. All right, no problem with that. And we do this again. We should make a function of it. And if this is, we can't oh wait, if it is E or F and we have only this line, it means the end of line. So if it is the end of line, we just return void. I think this is not important. This is not possible. Here we return invalid because we need something after the name server keyword. And we free it and we parse it like so. Make check. Argument type const buff from the type. Dead. Put it here. What I was editing. What I was here, like this. Right. Unknown object scanner. What do you mean unknown object scanner? Oh, I see. It's this. Oh, maybe you even need a pointer. So this. So which assertion failed? So 1, 3. Oh, is this a local host? No, it is not. So let's just 192.168.0.1 as IP address. I think I should also make this cast U8. What is your problem? IP address. IP net IP. Oh, it is 4U8. All right. Nessun problema. Oh, we have finally. And like so. Our first victory, small victory, small step for a man and a giant leap for the humanity. And we just no, I wanted to squash it. PC amend. Yes, work in progress. Right, our first victory, we have a test and it passes, and we can call it name server and do it like so, and we'll need to write the finish command. We can just probably write it here somewhere. fn finish config void, and so far it does nothing, right? It can probably match on the config, and it is a name server. We just return. Does this work? Make check. Yes, this works fine. Let's get the documentation from Unix hosts. fn free. Oh, finish. Right, finish. Free resource associated with a config. Yeah, looks fine, looks fine. Yeah, let's also amend, work in progress. So I think this is enough for now. It's been 1.5 hours, and yeah, we did a lot. We have put some extremely extremely useful comments. We have messed with the build system and this caching system a little bit. We can remove this. Oh, we just do it. Okay, leave it. Beautiful comments. We did some this kind of stuff, the scaffolds. We did the scaffold for the next and actually parsed the easiest thing here. We will have a separate function for each option, I believe. Yeah, we have a test, passing test, and a finish. And we can finish our config line when we have done parsing it. So let's meet again in the next series. Bye bye. Have a good